Yes, they do, BA. Some great basketball minds on both teams who can just pick you apart with their playmaking. I'm sure they won't make it easy on each other.
And the Lakers starting five. The big three for this team out there. Westbrook at the point with LeBron and Davis at forward. Patrick Beverley out there with Thomas Bryant. And for Golden State, all three shooters are out there. The splash triplets, Curry, Clay, and Poole. Green out there with Andrew Wiggins. Now here's Westbrook. The rebound by Wiggins.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
The three from Curry. Connects from downtown.
Silky shot by Steph Curry. I envy his three-point abilities.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Lets it fly. And there's Curry on the assist from Green. Curry's got 5 points.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Now here's Westbrook. Bryant outside. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from the wing. Not going to go that time. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way.
And I think Andrew Wiggins is a great example of how positions have changed. Came into the league playing a lot of the 2. Now we see him at times playing a bunch at the 4. He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Now here's Beverley. Here's Davis. Rebounded by Green.
As usual, he's laser focused on defense. That's a nice shot contest.
And this is where you would prefer to work the ball to someone else for just a better look.
And for Wiggins, he'll play the stretch 4 at times. Grant, he's extremely versatile.
And BA, that shows just how the game has evolved. Wiggins is a traditional small forward, but we've seen that push to small ball, shifting Andrew to the 4 and even the 5 during stretches.
And again, no good by the Lakers. Here's Golden State. They're on an 11-2 run. Poole and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Man, that was fast. They're already up by double digits.
This has been a beatdown right here, possibly over before it began.
Now a timeout called by the Lakers.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. James against Thompson. James can't get it to go. Golden State has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Curry's shot is off. Now here's Beverley. Here's Westbrook. And it's Stephen Curry with the rebound.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
Thompson, that's good.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp. On this game. What a start.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Now, here is James. Pass to Davis. Clock at 6. Back to James. Oh, and again, unable to change momentum here. Wiggins from long range. He buries it from 3. Wiggins got 6.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And we think back to 2015, Grant. Klay Thompson with the best quarter in league history.
Oh, BA. 37 points from him in one quarter, setting an NBA record. Klay 13 for 13 from the field and 9 for 9 from deep, taking only 4 dribbles the entire time. Only Klay Thompson, guys.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Looney's checked in for Green. Kuminga comes in for Thompson. And it's DiVincenzo in for Poole. Walker, the open look. The Lakers with another miss.
Woo, that's just a case of bad defense and even worse offense.
And the shot's good by Wiggins.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Boy, it's been a minute since they last scored.
It has been. And at what point do you alter your strategy? Try to get back on track.
And Schroeder entrusted to run this offense, making the right call.
And here's Curry for 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
If you love analytics, this is what this is all about. They favor the 3 ball. You can pile up points in a hurry.
Here's Reeves. Pass to Davis. Shoots over Curry. Second shot opportunity. Davis misses. Davis has gone 2 of 5 tonight. Fires for 3. Offensive rebound. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
59 seconds left in the first quarter. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And Davis gets it to go on the assist by Walker. Davis has got 6.
The contact there can't stop AD. His size helps him get to his shot.
Yeah, you know, after a couple down years with key players injured, it's safe to say the Golden State Warriors are back.
And so he makes both from the line. .43 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Curry against Schroeder. Here's Davis. The second effort. The kick out to Walker from behind the arc. It's rebounded by Golden State. Inside. And the layup is good off the glass. 12 points for him.
So polished from this painted area. Love watching Wiggins do his thing close to the basket.
Outside Schroeder. Wide open. Goes back up. Here's Davis. From down in the low post, it goes.
Hustle points count just like any others. That's a great play.
Curry's shot is off. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. They're feeling great. A 21-point lead. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. A very convincing performance from the Warriors so far.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
Golden State has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. On the wings, it's Poole and Thompson. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Green. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point guard position. That's the group for Golden State as we kick off the second quarter. The Warriors shooting an unreal 69%. Really special stuff here. Drains the triple. DiVincenzo's got his first 3 points of the game.
And making the extra pass. Wiggins' teammates appreciate his willingness to get it to them when they're uncovered.
To the inside, Bryant. Excellent D there from Wiggins. Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Poole. And that comes off the assist by Green. Green's got 3 assists in the game.
Showing patience, taking time to read the defense. Draymond finds the open man.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, guys, Draymond Green suffered through the losing years with the Dubs. He said, quote, "I just couldn't get myself going." Coach Kerr pulled me aside and said, quote, "You have to be the worst player in meaningless games I've ever seen. But I found a love again, and I'm just enjoying playing basketball." Brian?
Hey, it shows, Allie. Thank you. And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
And the defense was right where it needed to be, but it didn't matter. He still found a way.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Wiseman's checked in. You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drives. What's the value of breaking the paint?
BA, dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, one, you may score at the rim, but if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter from 3.
Westbrook outside. And Klay Thompson picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Thompson against James. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The bank shot, no good.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
With the floater. Pass to Thompson. 4-3. Another 3 for Golden State.
One of the most effortless strokes we've ever seen. Thompson can just make corner 3s in his sleep.
And watching Draymond Green play, Grant, he's the quarterback on both ends.
I love that, BA. Defensively, constantly calling out instructions on how to switch, keeping everyone organized. And offensively, Green is an incredible passer. He sees guys get open before they do. They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Golden State calls timeout.
And just one of the most impressive titles in league history, guys. The 2020 Lakers winning it all in the Orlando bubble. A testament to LeBron James and that team.
For the Warriors, Curry comes in for DiVincenzo. Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And then Bryant with the dunk.
It's empowering to play with LeBron because if you get open, he will find you.
You know, that 2020 bubble title for the Lakers, what made it so difficult?
You know, BA, the mental grind of all that time in the bubble. 3 months in the same place. NBA players are used to being in 4 cities in a week. So it really was a different kind of challenge for them.
James finds Beverly. On the wing, Bryant. Over Green. And the Lakers get it back. Here's Toscano, hounded by Wiggins. For 3, Westbrook. Tries yet again. And there's a nice layup by James. James has got his first points of the game.
Dominant, I mean a dominant play from LeBron James on the offensive glass, ensuring his team gets their points.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And as Westbrook gets older, he's indicated that he's not looking to change how he plays, Grant.
And that can be a double-edged sword, B.A. You love his aggression and confidence, but you wonder how his game will hold up as his athleticism goes.
Russell Westbrook's ranks on the all-time list are incredible. He's in the top 100 for points, rebounds, assists, and steals. And don't forget, he's the triple-double king.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
They've had better patience, better shot selection so far, but we still have a long way to go.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
And with Westbrook, is there anyone you could see breaking his triple-double record?
Yeah, I think Luka Doncic has a chance. He's already in the top 10 on that list and has a long career ahead of him. I remember thinking no one would break Oscar's record, but Russell did it.
Nice move to get inside and create a good look for himself.
James with the ball. Green picks him up. It's stolen by Poole. And here comes the break. Boom! He jams it straight down.
What a look from Steph Curry. Just shredding defenses with pinpoint passes to open teammates.
And the Lakers with possession here. Outside Walker. Pass to Davis. Over Wiggins. Davis misses. The Warriors shooting a sensational 78% from the field in this game. And here's Thompson for three. Another three for Golden State.
Woo, what range from Klay Thompson. It's insane. Combine that with his confidence, it's a lethal concoction.
Here's Reeves. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Oh, no good. The dry spell continues. And here's Curry for three. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson.
He's been so aggressive on offense. And with the results, you understand why.
You know why? Success breeds confidence. And he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Here's James.
And I love the energy on defense. Wiggins working hard to come up with the block right there.
For three. And that's good. Klay Thompson for three. Thompson's got 17 points.
The three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Green against James. Here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
The flush from Anthony Davis. Two very loud points.
And a deep three from Curry. Another three for Golden State.
He's having a remarkable first half from three-point land. He's been dialed in since the moment he stepped on the floor. Fantastic perimeter defense. His coaches and teammates have to appreciate this kind of effort.
You see some guys, they just mail it in. They don't go out and contest it. Not him. He's going to compete through the entire play.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors showing no mercy and just piling it on. Looking dominant and focused right now. Their entire defense is designed.
Guys, thanks. Andrew, this team has set.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but what a start it was for Stephen Curry. He had 23 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. Taking a look at the Warriors. Kenny, what you think?
Well, they went downtown and threw a party. And fortunately, we were all invited. The key is their shooters weren't afraid to pull the trigger on open looks. And it's a blowout right now.
And Shaq, what you think about the Lakers?
Their effort on the board has been horrendous. That's a good way to get...
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
And so in the game for the Lakers, the big three for this team out there. Westbrook at the point with LeBron and Davis